Yeah.
Let's do it, sweetheart. Whoa, careful. Fine. Okay. Good. Come on, hot stuff. What's up over there? Slippery, huh? Thank you. Fine. Yes.
Yes, good girl. Wow, that girl. She is amazing.
Oh, good work.
Yes, good girl.
All right, anybody here?
Good job, good job. Wait,
I don't think so. There we go. Ooh, wrong microphone.
Check 2. Excellent. That should be better.
Yes. Let's go. Okay.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Yes. Good.
Wow. House. Yes.
Dude,
Whoa.
thank you.
Mine's
Being really bad. Why?
right there. House.
Why? What?
Go, go, go.
Through and flip.
Good. House. Go, go, go. House. Yes, house. Up, up, up. House. Yes. Good. Good. House. Through. Yes, house. Yes. Badass. Go, go, go.
Through and flip.
Good. House. Go, go, go. House. Yes, house. Up, up, up. House. Good. Right there. Yes, good. 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 House. Through. Yes, house. Yes. Badass.
Hey, hey. What's going on? Welcome to the dojo. You able to hold down the fort, Mr. Co-host?
Oh yeah, Eppie.
I was talking to Eppie. Yeah. Yeah, the Greek intern. We got the Greek intern over here.
This is spicy. Then let's get the blue. What?
Super awesome. I see you, Ken. I see you, Ken. Ken, off. Good work. Good job. That'll do, Ken. Yes, a good man. He's got a very good that'll do, Ken. What's up, Sage Pa? Yes, that'll do, Ken. What? It doesn't work like that. I know how it works, Ron. I'm very experienced.
I know.
What's up, Sage Pa? How are you? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Things are going pretty good here. Antonis is on his last week.
Yep.
Yep.
Last week.
Yeah, we went to a hockey game last night. It was pretty awesome.
Nice.
It was super cool. The Blues smashed it, 6-3.
Yep.
Yeah. The kaiju was all
kaiju.
over the ice.
Nice.
The ice kaiju. Yep. So that was pretty awesome. We got good weather here. Do some stuff, shoot some video and such at my brother's place. Yeah, pretty cool. So Slacker training Sunday. Don't know what we're doing. A whole lot of nothing. Work on that, guys. I thought I put that in the right place. Work on that, guys. Duration behavior. I need to move Eppie is what I need to do. And I need to move Eppie that way. Off. Up, off. Good work. Good. Up, up. Yes. Oh, that affords the view of the little kaiju. Good. All right. So, what is going down? So we have Slacker training tonight with everybody. Nobody's been told to do anything except for maybe Ken. Ken, off. Good work. So I'm working his off cue, right? That'll do, Ken. And a that'll do, Ken, is his dismissal move.
Okay, dismissal.
It's his spot move, yeah. Ken, off. Good work. Good work. So there's not going to be a lot of cookies that go down on the mat for him, right? I'm going to try and focus on, yep. Yeah, see, he knows. He knows. I know I'm very experienced, Antonis. My extensive experience tells me that you said that. Ken, off. Good work. That'll do, Ken. Yes, a good man. Oh, good. Ken. Off. Good work. I thought I would get him with the name. You can't fool me, Ron. You can't fool me. I'm very experienced. Yeah, so super cool. A little bit of off work with Ken. I want to get that duration behavior down. I also want to put the spot cue on him. I like that. That'll do, Ken. You know, like.
Hadouken!
Shoutout, right? So that's his that'll do Ken move. And the other dogs are dismissed right now, which means that I'm off limits to them, right? I can choose when to be available, right? I'm not off limits to the dog. I'm the boss, right? But they're off limits to me, and they should do nice soft work and the things that may get them back in circulation. And I'm going to cultivate those skills without taking ownership of their behavior beforehand, without telling them, what to do. So Ken is offering that behavior. I'm also not marking the action part. Duration has a beginning, a middle, and an end, right? And the beginning is action, and the end is action. Ken, off. Yes. So the action there is the off. That'll do, Ken. And so I just gave him the cue to go to spot. He doesn't know what the hell it means, but he's going to want to go to spot anyway. And I don't quite care that he's trolling around here. I would rather have him on the spot, right? But he's trolling around. When he gets on the spot, I'm not going to mark it. Here comes the action of getting on. You'll probably see him look at me. This is going spectacularly well. Again, though, it literally doesn't matter. I've demonstrated a few times the going and paying the other dogs, right? So I could go pay the other dogs right now, and he would hop on the pedestal. But I'm just gonna let him go there. And I did, to some degree, not get my my cue. There's a reason I don't do the cue early all the time, right? And that is for this reason here. But notice that I didn't mark that, right? And oh, come on. Camera B. There we go. And we'll add that one. That's what I'm trying to do. So the action already happened. Ken, off. Yes. And the action there happened, right? And I'll go ahead and do it again. Ken, that'll do, Ken. Right? And I didn't look at him. I didn't do anything. I just said the word, knowing that he's going to go to the spot I thought he would go right away. I think it's interesting. I fed earlier. I fed like this afternoon. Yeah. And Ken is not so ravenous. Yeah. A little more worky. So yeah, not doing my cue any favors, but I don't really care about the cue, right? What I care about is the OFF, right? CupCake off. Yes, good girl. Wow, that was great. Good job. CupCake. Go, go, go. Up, up. CupCake. Up, up. Come on, you can do it. You got one more. You know where to go. Come on, dude. Dude. Yes. And I marked the action from her. I didn't pay. She's probably going to die. Her amygdala will fall out.
Damage your marker on. Marker is damaged.
Right. Clinically damaged marker. But I want that OFF. Again, off. Good work. Yes. Good the man. That'll do, Ken. And I'll kind of send him over there. And I've already told you guys my I could mark either of those behaviors, right? But I don't want that. I want the value on Ken off. Good work on the off. Come on, dude. Yes, we need to do some attention. All right. That'll do, Ken. I'm going to direct my gaze at the mat over there, right? So he's like out of focus and he knows it. He's going to try and do some stuff down here. He'll probably flop his hip and give me eye contact. I'll look at him. I'll look up there. Right? And I don't much care about the getting on part. That won't be hard at all. It's already not hard. If the off comes through, if the idea of the off really comes through, then he'll like die to get up there. He'll be like, oh my God, this is great. I can't wait to get up there. I have nothing for you, Ken. And you know, I might go back and pound some more cookies on the mat. Yeah. Only because neither his stability on the mat nor his going to the mat is quite high enough for me. And maybe it's just because he ate today, right? Ken, off. Good work. Good work. Good job. That'll do, Ken. I should. That'll do, Ken. Yes, good man. Right? I should do the fucking trick, right? I should do the thing. Ken, off. Good work. I shouldn't leave it up for question as to whether it's dismissal or that'll do, Ken. Yes, a good man.
So he will think that it's a dismissal.
Maybe. Well, it's going on like dismissal, right? And I should be telling him he is very experienced, but he doesn't have that much experience. Ken, off. Good work. Good work. Very nice. So should have been doing that the whole time, but I don't really care. Like the only reason I care is because people are here watching, and you guys will think I'm doing like something wrong. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter that he's not doing it super quick. Like it's no skin off my back whatsoever. I don't care. It doesn't concern me. If 3 weeks down the road, he's doing it in similar fashion, or in, you know, some time when after he kind of knows what's up, then I'd be concerned. But I'm not concerned. The off alone will be a strong enough back chain to get him up there. And the send and the situation should be plenty to get him. What are we up to tonight? Hang on, I don't know what the hell just happened. I probably lost my frickin'... Did I lose my camera? No, good. All right.
It's a giant
Right.
TV.
Anna, hi, nice to see you. We are doing a whole lot of nothing, slacker training, trying to get that dude right there. Ken, off. Yes. Get him some sense of duration. These guys are all dismissed. Ken is dismissed too, which means the handler is off limits. These guys have to offer soft work. You can see Eppie like boring a fucking hole in the back of my head. It's probably not as soft a work as I want. The other guys are in various stages of chilling out. That chilling out and interacting with me with soft eye contact is the interaction that I'm looking for. And so these guys are kind of offering that. And I'm trying to bring Ken along and get Ken to a place where he can stay there the whole time. Ken, off. Yes. And I'm going to do that by getting the off really solid. He's already, he really likes his spot. Ken, go do dog stuff. And that's my dismissal cue. So he's now free to do whatever he wants. And he'll go do what I want him to. That would be one, guys, that I could have marked, and I probably should have marked, right? I've been talking about not dropping the marker on this because I want the while. That would be, yeah, it's a very hard task. It's really easy if you don't give a shit, though. The slacker training stuff, Anna, is really awesome. Like, it's really easy if you don't care. And you know that what you're doing is going to lay the preponderance of evidence on your side, and the dog is going to be happy to do it. It's only a pain in the ass when you want the dog to do it, like right now, right? If this were a handstand behavior or some crazy trick, we wouldn't need it right now. But because it's something as simple as you know, a 7-month-old puppy lying down and doing nothing for 3-4 minutes at a time, you know, all of a sudden that becomes something that should happen. Right. Ken, off. And while that might be a simple exercise, it is no small task for a puppy. So this is Slacker Training Sunday. We do a whole lot of nothing today. I'm going to pull up the thing, and I will actually give you an itinerary for tonight. Anna, we kind of got working with Ken before I got anything going. So we should be on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, DiscDogger group, and P-Vibe, doing the simulcast thing, the multi-stream. This is Antonis, Epic's behind me, CupCake, King. Ken, dog catch. Oh, that was very weak. Ken, don't, Eppie. Yeah, okay, we won't do that. I know. I would do it, but I would have to pull a hammy.
I have to pull out my hammy.
Ken, yes, good work.
Too early in my career for injury.
Good work, yes. Off. So what we got on the agenda, we're going to do some Primal Games with Ken. The Play Plus philosophy, the Proces philosophy of play, has these Primal Games that are super cool. And we're going to play a couple Primal Games. We might bring Meg in. We'll have Eppie disappear halfway. We're going to talk a little bit about Play Plus and some of the things that are going on with the philosophy as it's coming to fruition, I guess. And we're going to talk about horizons and affordances. Perceptual horizons are existentialist kind of tool, philosophical tool. They're pretty nice. Everything that you see, essentially, that you comprehend is your perceptual horizon. And they shift and they change depending on what we're doing. And depending on what we're doing, where we're at, how focused we are on task, they hide and disclose the opportunities in the environment. And we can talk a little bit about that. I think it's a super interesting way to get out of like, oh, this is a distraction, or, you know, being super surprised by what happens in the environment. Affordances are things in the environment, objects in the environment that invite us to action. We have them, the dog has them, and we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll take any questions. Anna, if you have any questions, jump in. Nothing's too simple or out of bounds. So we'll give that a shot. And yeah, that's about it. So you got anything?
Not at the top of my head, but
No? All right.
yeah, if I have anything, I'll jump in.
Yeah, we only got one mic though. That kind of sucks. Still, I haven't printed out the paper. I did see a printer on our network though. I was a little surprised about that.
What?
Yeah, we actually do have a printer, but I don't know how to use it. It's in the office, and the office is not mine. All right, so dude, excuse me. That's not okay, CupCake. Come on. So CupCake is 18 months, and she's an Aussie, right? So if you know Aussies, they don't, they can't be relied on to do anything until they're 3 years old. They mature real slowly in the working context. That is my experience, and unlike Ken, I do have extensive experience with Aussies. Yes, lots of Aussies. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. I think we've done some work already. I'll do some talking, I think. We'll talk about the Play Plus Primal Games a little bit, and kind of get you guys excited for that. Talk about Horizons. Maybe I'll try and combine the two and give us something to look at when we go to work on the Primal Games. All right. All right. So the Primal Games of Play Plus, they're super simple games. They're very elementary. We have a game called Where is the Trigger? We'll be playing that with Ken. And that is, we have a cue and a trigger process that lays out if you only have a cue, or you don't know what the actual trigger is for your behavior, the dog has the trigger, right? The dog has the trigger, and the dog is going when the dog wants to go. And you'll find that out when you start having to finish the word before the dog does the skill, or you have to do something like we do Frisbee, and my dog has to respond to my action. I can't respond to my dog's action for a vault. It doesn't work like that. And so the trigger is very important with Frisbee, and when you get to the top of the game, when sit or stand being a completed word before the dog automatically does the behavior, when that starts to happen, then you realize, oh yeah, the dog can't go whenever. And they would say that that's just good cue control, and that they're establishing the full cue. But in terms of the cue trigger process, the cue would be the prompt and the situation and the verbal, and the trigger would be the last, like sit or stereograph. Yeah, fuck you, dude. You shouldn't have stood, right? Stand. Yes. The D of stand, it winds up the trigger. When you get tight enough with your sport, I think you have to have a clean trigger. So we do that right from the get-go. We do this game called Where's the Trigger? And it builds expectancy. Expectancy is the tool that I am using for the cookie. I think that's the cookie. The dog doesn't give a shit about your dumb cookie. The dog wants what the cookie is. I want that thing that I can't have. I want that. Ooh, it's going to be so amazing when I get that cookie. That's what motivates the dog. The cookie itself dies when they eat it. Yeah, all of it dies. It's super big letdown. And that doesn't mean it isn't reinforcing. It just means that it's not the only aspect of the cookie that's important, right? The aspect of the cookie that's important is the earning of it, the achievement of it, the fact that it gets away, right? And once that starts to happen, now we have a dog that's motivated to earn the cookie and get the cookie. Play plus, opportunity expectancy achievement. I walk up on a handler, the handler's doing something cool. Whoa, this is a sweet opportunity, right? And then I'm expectant for something to happen with that opportunity. I think this is going to happen. Or I don't know what's going to happen. I can't wait to see what's happening. Either one of those is great, expectancy. And then achievement would be like, yeah, I did the thing. Woo, that was awesome. I totally thought it was going to go down like that. Or, whoa, I didn't expect it to go down like that. That was cool. Or I didn't expect it to go down like that. That was fucking terrible. I never want it to go down like that again. Right? But that's because of the dog's expectancy. And so we use expectancy as the main cookie. Where's the trigger is the way that we set that up. I think I'm going to lie and we won't talk. We'll go right into the Primal Games. Let me pull up the dojo. Oh, hang on. I got to get the Eppie cam, the CupCake cam, the Kaiju cam.
The Kaiju cam. Got a new name.
Oh, it's so scary.
Oh, alla hörseln.
Thank you. Sorry. So we have this thing, we're using affective attunement from developmental psychology. So a mother and a child is kind of where it comes from. The child is reaching for an object, right? And he's reaching and he's stretching. Yeah, chill. He's stretching, right? He's stretching. And then the mother goes, ooh, 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 and the kid goes, holy shit, she knows what I'm talking about. And that's how the mother and the child align and attune together as like a team. And then the child recognizes that the mother is with him or her, right? And so that idea of affective attunement, the handler has to get excited properly, right? Like it has to fit. There are things called vitality effects within it's Daniel Stern from the 80s. I don't even know what his repute is. I just picked up the concepts and I like them. So there are vitality effects, which are the appearance of life, right? If I do this and I want Eppie to be super excited, right? I didn't do a very good job of getting him super excited. If I want him super excited, right, I want, yes, boom, right? I want a vitality effect that fits the situation. I want to fit the situation in terms of an energy level, and I want to fit the situation in terms of a, I don't know, social interaction. So your question, the big problem with that is that people tend to have a party, right? If I jump up and have a party like people have a party with their dogs, oh my God, ah, right? Everybody is like, what's happening here? That's out of place. That's out of character for this situation. So when we have a party and when we get excited, we have to make sure that we get excited like kind of appropriately and to scale, and that should match. When you tell people to have a party with their dogs or to have fun with their dogs, now go play, right? Reward with play. They do this like hackneyed,
Super animated.
super animated like Karen thing at a kid's party, you know, and they're like completely out of place. You have to have that excited nature, like fit the situation, and fit the dog's emotional state, you know, how we're doing at this time, like those things. You can think of it as being authentic. If you're authentically excited and reacting in kind, the dog is super, super stoked. If it's fake bullshit, the dog knows, right? And even if you're excited, right? If you were to happen to really be tin-eared or off on the attunement, right? You can come off as if like it's weird and gross, and the dog won't respond, like regardless if you're really excited or not, right? So that match, that authentic nature is kind of important. And it actually is a piece, it's one of 7 kind of philosophies that are involved in Play Plus. And it's an important one. I'll make sure I make mention of some of them here. So I'm going to do Where's the Trigger? And I'm going to do Where is the Trigger with Ken. And so I'm going to do Where's the Trigger with Ken, and I will do some various vitality effects, and I'll kind of demonstrate that with it, and then I think we'll do This Weight next. And I'll lay out what that's about, because that gets into initiative transfers, and that would be a great thing for us to cover today. It would be good work for Ken to get back on. And one more thing before we get working with Ken. Ken is a bit of a crash test dummy. He has only had the Primal Games. I'm a big attention as default behavior, attention for everything trainer. My dogs wield attention as the tool to get me to, and I haven't done formal attention with him, but 30, 40, 50 cookies. He's done all of his formal attention work through the Primal Games and through like basic interaction that's built off of the Primal Games. So I'm having to backfill some of this attention stuff, and maybe I'll do that as well. All right, here we go. Yes, Eppie. What? Whew. All right. Whoa, Ken. Good work, sir. Hopefully I'm not showing my ass to the whole thing, to the camera too much. CupCake. Chill. All right, so where is the trigger? I'm going to start the game with another game that's Where is the Handler, right? So where's the handler? Dog offers ambient attention, handler activates. It's typical pre-macking or shaping the environment, shaping and capturing the environment. I've been doing it for almost 20 years, 18 years. But it's different now that I've kind of gamified it. So he'll offer me this soft eye contact, and I will offer the Where is the Trigger game real quick, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and I'll dismiss him. And I found that that has really sharpened up my engagement. This guy here is notoriously hard to get engaged, and he really fired quite well. He was super excited about the whole prospect of the thing. And he's a little wary of new things, so. Oh, excuse me, CupCake. Okay. So I'll take, yes, off, yes, good man. You ready? Touch. Boom. Yes, good man. So I'm offering these, touch. Boom. Yes, a good man. Offering those triggers really sharp, right? And I'm doing that because well, first of all, I'm trying to illustrate this thing here. Off, yes, through. Boom. Yes, good man. Wow, that was great. You ready? Through. Boom. Yes, awesome. Go do dog stuff. Whoa, right? So super exciting. And that's that. What I set up there was I'm gonna give you a proposition. Let's do the touch. And he says, what? And he does. He says, what? He gives you a real hard look, and then he waits for the trigger, right? And once that starts to happen, like, he wants to walk back to his spot, but he's locked in. We have a proposition. We're engaged, right? And that engagement has expectancy, and he wants to see it through. And that is, that's where's the trigger. And I think that is the dog wanting to achieve. I set up opportunity, touch, right? He's expectant, right? He achieves, yes, awesome, right? And then something nice happens, right? And now something nice happens. Whoa, excuse me, Eppie, get up there. And then something nice happens, right? And he's empty. And I say, touch. And he says, oh, that just looks so exciting. Boom. Yes, good man. What? That was great. Right? And he's completely in it. And he knows what's happening the whole time. I say, touch. He's like, what am I going to touch? I'll go here. Boom. Yes, right? It doesn't matter what it is, where it is. He's on it. And he knows. That brings him into the situation. We were talking about attunement earlier. It's obvious me and this dog are on the same team. No, not necessarily a chain of behaviors to get the reward. A series of gates that is the game. So I think you're looking at it like downhill skiing. The cookie is the expectancy. Am I going to do it? What is it going to be? That's the cookie. The physical cookie we throw is the bridge between expectancy, right, and something tangible, right? And that cookie doesn't have to be this. Right? It can be, the move that I like to have, the action of the handler. So I use, I'll do setup moves with him, and I'm going to, I will mark various pieces of the behavior. And it's called Inceptive Marking within Play Plus. I'm not doing the chain, I'm getting the pieces within the chain, right? And the pieces within the chain are disclosed. They're given attention to, right? And those are the things that he's going to remember. When I mark, I'm going to reinforce with the presentation of the lure, the activation of the lure, the movement of my body, right? And I'm going to reinforce with those things. And And those are the cookies, right? Those are the cookies. And it doesn't take long for the dog to figure that out. And then it isn't the end of the chain I got to get to. It's each of those like behavioral gates that I got to hit. And the reason I mentioned downhill is you're thinking it's get to the bottom of the hill as fast as you can. And there are gates in downhill. You have to stay on the course, right? And what I'm suggesting is slalom. You have to get around that gate. Once you get around that gate, you may continue on to the next one. I'm still trying to get down the hill fast. I'm still trying to be efficient. This is still a race. But the difference is I'm hyper-focused, right? And the game is about how I get through those gates. Does that make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. So again, I'm going to do the setup move drill. He's done this maybe 3 times. This may be his 4th time. It's what we use to teach our basic setup moves in Frisbee. And it teaches flat work as well, and a flat work communication method. I'll go through the whole thing. But Anna, pay attention to the marker points. Yeah, to the marker points, and then pay attention to the dog's response to what happens after the marker. Okay, the only one who knows what's being reinforced is the dog. And we can only kind of guess that, right? Even with however you want to do your behaviorism. We always got to guess that. They can't discreetly tell us. We have to find some way to guess that. I find the best way to see if a dog, if it's a cookie, is if the dog looks like they like it. And if the dog does it again, right? And how they go about doing it again. Whether they try to execute it the same way, or they're super excited about it, or they're cautious, or whatever, right? I find that to be a big part of it. So I'll take, yes, good man, Ken, here we go. Are we still on the dojo? Yeah. Yes. So I have a round. I'm going to take eye contact. I'm going to mark it. Yes, and I'll present. Yes, yes. CupCake. So the eye contact makes yes, the presentation, yes, of the lure happen, yes. At the back, when we match, yes, if he's on the match, when it matches, I'm going to mark it. The cookie for that is the activation, yes, of the second lure, of that passing of the lure, right? So when the dog gets here, yes, that activates. And you can see his little ass go, oh yeah, like he likes that. That's a cookie, right? So that's 3 o'clock. I tell him to go do dog stuff. I know. We have to work on the attention thing. That is and it's getting to be noticeable. He's no longer a little tiny puppy, and he's a dipshit on it. I have to backfill that. So I went 3 o'clock. I'm going to go 3 counter. I'll take the eye contact. Yes, I'll present. Yes, yes. I'll step back, take the eye contact. Yes, yes, yes. Eye contact. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. I'll go ahead and do the backwards through. Yes, boom, yes. Right? And I'll pay him here, pump him full of cookies, push him back. Good work. I'll do 3 of those, and then I'll dismiss him. Yes, yes. See that he's stuck on that. Yes, I don't want him doing this skill. This skill is about following me. We are doing this together. Yes, right? He can't just bust through it. Yes, he's got to wait for me. Awesome, great work. Go do dog stuff. So that's counterclock backwards through. He goes around, this opens, he comes through. Good work. Right? I'll do clockwise. Yes. 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 He's getting a little frothy. This is a little more like he hasn't eaten. I'll push him back. Good. We'll do 2 more of those. And notice that I'm moving, yes, yes, rather than yes. Standing here and waiting for him. I'm setting up this frontal approach. Boom, yes, yes. And I'll push back. And I'll forego the throughs, but I really string this out. Yes, yes, right? And again, you can see those lures activate as a cookie. And that would be around clock, around through counter. And then I'll go around counter. Yes, yes. And I'll pull him clockwise through, and I would do 3 of those, right? What I get from that is a scoot behavior, right? And he had that in the very first time, so I have this nice scoot. The dog wants to be in that position. The dog follows my hands, right? So I have a front cross. I have a front cross, and the Inceptive Marking thing, yes, yes for the finish, yes, yes for that, right? The rear cross, yes, scoop match, yes, yes, awesome, good work, awesome, go to dog stuff, whoa. And that's the setup move drill. I do that 3 times. 3 times total. And it's on the field. Good man. Chill. You ready, Ken? Yes. Oh. I know, Ken. Are you ready? Yes. Ouse. Yes. Through. Yes. Yes. Yes, awesome. What? Go front cross. Yes, squib. Squib, yes. Rut. Yes, awesome. Wow, look at him. Go to dog stuff. I know, they're all mine. You can't have them. It's like, we're doing cookies, Ron. So it transfers right over there. And so what I wanted to draw attention to with that is that it wasn't the chain of going around, even though we did the around and we did it the same way. I did leverage the chain, though. I leveraged that process, right? I leveraged this direction, that direction. This direction, that direction. By the time we got to the weird shit, he was like, I bet this thing's going to go in the other direction, right? So we do use the process and the chain. But within that, I was marking those pieces so that the important things were attention, commitment, switching the hand, right? Actually switching the hand, the finish position, right? And any good decisions he might make while we're doing it. And so within our work, within that work that was all pretty fucking perfect, right? Instead of it just happening and going by like nothing, it happened and both of us knew which pieces were critical, right? And both of us, we were both in on it, right? And that's what I think Play Plus really does, is that it brings the dog in on the game that we're trying to play, right? And it allows us to be a little more honest with our goals, rather than the standard behaviorist framework. We get stuck having to give the cookie, right? And we get stuck. So classical and operant happen at the same time in Play Plus. I can address that on the fly, and that's super cool. Let's see. So we did Where's the Trigger? I'm going to do one more game.
This weight next.
Yep, I'm going to do this weight next. I'm going to talk about initiative transfers. We will take a quick video break. You'll go grab Meg. Eppie will disappear. Yeah, I'm super big on that formulaic both directions, and on a process that that discloses things in both directions. Or I don't give a shit about the behavior. The behavior isn't what I care. The nice thing is when I'm done with that, I go on the field and the dog does the stuff with the frisbee. That's the nice thing, right? But the real thing that I got going is I got a communication method. The dog knows how to follow pressure, right? We're going this way, I switch, the dog switches pressure with me, right? There's a bunch of stuff in there that happens that's super important, that is way more important than the actual skills. All right, so this weight next. Where's the trigger is a physical skill, right? Can you wait for it? Can you hold for the trigger? Where is the trigger? What is the trigger? Holy shit, right? And this weight next, I'm going to exercise that trigger so that he learns to use it. And when I give the cue, top, and I show you where I'm going to throw it, that's a vault cue, right? I have the initiative until the trigger. You can't do anything until I trigger. The weight is a fact. The weight is not something I have to put on the dog. The weight is a potential trigger. And once the dog realizes that, they know where position is, they stay there, right? And they wait for the trigger. So I then give the trigger, right? And it's now the dog's initiative. And the dog does their thing. Once the dog does their thing, we're fucking terrible about getting initiative back. Are you ready? Can I have it? Where's the thing? I'm not ready. I dropped my cookie, right? Like a million things happen. And then it's all broken, and then we do it again. And what this weight next does is it teaches the dog to give up initiative, right? To give it up to me in order to do the next thing. And so me and the dog both are going to learn how to do a thing, hook up, and then do another thing. And then I'm going to learn how to keep that rolling and funnel it into the next initiative transfer. And now all of a sudden my dog doesn't run around jumping on all the fucking pedestals in here, right? He runs up to one and goes, oh, I think it's this one. And he looks at me and waits, right? Because he knows that there's an initiative transfer that's going to go down, right? So we'll give that a shot. King, over here, buddy. Good work. Chill. CupCake, chill. Oh, no. Yes. Wait right there. Oh, shit. I don't have... King, off. King, up. No, over here. Over here. Yes. Yes, it's that time. It is that time. That's sweet, Ron. That's exciting. So I have this pedestal here, right? I'm going to ask him up. I'm going to steal the initiative. So when I ask him up, whoa, excuse me, dude. Thank you. When I ask him up, yes, now it's his initiative. Attention, yes, it's his initiative. As soon as that cookie comes out, it's essentially his initiative. I can withhold it and I can string it along. But when he achieves off, yes, that's his initiative, right? I can't really do anything in that time frame. If I get him up here, up, wait, I've just stolen the initiative. He's pegged on me. I'll take the attention. Yes, up, boom. Yes, good man. Right, and I'll pay up here. I'll ask him off, I'll toss the cookie, and I'm going to be prepared off. Yes, and I'm going to wrangle him. Yes, up, boom. Yes, wait. And now I've stolen the initiative. That's called an expectant marker. I'm loading expectancy there. I know. Up, up. Boom. Yes, good man. And that whole time, he's expectantly waiting off, yes, for that trigger. Right? He wants... And so you can see him getting up there, but it's not the frantic getting up that I'm used to. Right? It's much more like, okay. And after I do it a couple more times, he's going to walk up and offer me that initiative. Up, up. Wait. I've stolen the initiative. He offers eye contact. Yes, up, up. Boom. Yes. And I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. If you zoom in, you can see his, whoa, 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 dude. Excuse me. Yes. You can see his eyes off. Yes. His eyes like load up with expectancy, right? I should have put that up. So this thing here that afforded me such nice spot behavior, all of a sudden is a detractor for my task at hand here, right? I could use it and always start from here, right? Adding value to it, that would probably help part of my thing. But I don't, I think I want to get rid of it, right? So I'll ask him up, up. Yes, wait. Good. He offers that eye contact. I'll release, kind of icing him a little bit. Yes, up, up. Boom. Yes, good. Awesome. Off. Yes, good man. Right? Another thing that I can do here is to put this here and force a little dilemma as to off. Yes, wait. So I have up, up, and he doesn't know where we're going to go. Let me get to a place where, dude, wait. Come on, handsome. CupCake, dude. Dude, not okay. Chill. Come on, handsome. So putting these two up is gonna afford me the ability to force a choice, right? Off, wait, up, up. So he doesn't know which one. I'm gonna go to the black one. Boom. Yes. Wait. What? Wait. Up, up. Yes, good man. What a good, oh, what happened? You get up there. Get up there. Yes, good man. Off. Yes. So up, up. Boom. Yes, wait. Good. Up, up. Right? We've been going to the top one, yeah? Boom. Yes, wait. Up, up. Boom. Yes, good man. Awesome. Off. Yes. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. Whoa. So that is this wait next. And it's the mental aspect of where's the trigger. We have a physical and mental pole. Classical conditioning, operant conditioning. Challenge skill from flow theory. Seeking play from affective neuroscience. Attention and ground from existential horizons. We have this mental or this physical mental thing all the time. And so whereas the trigger is kind of the physical embodiment of it. And then what I do is I add the second piece of the chain and expect an initiative transfer. And all of a sudden we have this, this initiative transfer communication thing where dumb little puppy is waiting on a multi-part trick with the intent to go where we want to go together with knowledge, for knowledge. And we're doing it, right? So those are the two primal games. Those are the first two primal games. Third one is where is the handler. Fourth one is why is the handler. That one is where is the handler is the ambient attention to activate the handler. Why is the handler is a behavior of the handler's choice. either your default behavior or a particular behavior at this time to kind of string the dog along that will activate the handler. It's super fun. The dogs dig it. There's a couple more. There's This, That, the Other, which has quickly become my favorite game. And Which Way, and then Jam and a Flash and Bitework. So anyway, the idea behind the Primal Games is to embody the actual interactions that we have in a super simple manner, right? Where is the trigger? I can do it with any of my triggers. And then when I do my vault work, I go top and I go neutral. If I do a legit where is the trigger, the dog is like, yes, I know it's top. I see where you've sent me. Pull that trigger, motherfucker, right? They don't push up on me. They don't do crazy stuff. They're waiting. They're dialed in. The dog and the handler have done these things. I have gotten the dog halfway through a skill, paused him, and when that happens, the dog knows to look at me and take direction, and to get the cue and be cool waiting for the trigger to happen. Like, dude, you can't get experience like that. And the games are so dumb, right? Like, they're dumb meaning simple, almost too simple to think about, that you don't treat them like they're in, oh my God, I gotta have this trigger, or oh, I gotta have this weight on this pedestal. It's like dumb for you to get attached to the behavior. You're actually just doing this thing and experiencing how these things work. And I don't think we get enough of that in dog training. We're too busy doing the thing and worried about breaking our shit, right? Having a dog that freaks out, like it's not a big deal. Anyway, Primal Games. Eppie, can you hold Ken real quick?
Yeah.
I'm going to do This, That, the Other with Eppie. And I'll go ahead and draw.
Oh, no. You're getting big, Ken.
So I have these cards. They're Jam and a Flash cards. This could get really crazy. Eppie, we might have to do something that is crazy on the stream. So first move is a multiple.
Yes.
You know what? I'm not going to do the multiple first. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to do the multiple, only because it's indoors. Hoop. Hoop. Leg over. Get back side. That's a my move card. These the Jam and a Flash cards, you can get them. Let me know if you want them. Dry erase on that bad boy. So it's hoop to leg over to get back side. I'll let you know what each of those are. I have A, hoop, B, leg over, C, get back. I'm going to do A, then B, then C, and then I'm going to do B, then C, then A, and then I'm going to do C, then A, then B. Each of these tricks is going to be put at the beginning of the sequence. Each one is going to be put in the middle as a link in the chain, and each one is going to finish the sequence. The first and third will be paired. So like when I do this I want to work on something, I pair the first and third very purposefully so that they double up. Might be a little.
What do you mean?
So when I go hoop, leg over, my moves, I'm going to do leg over, my moves, hoop.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do my moves, hoop, leg over.
Yeah.
So I want to put that, if I'm doing work, I put that in an order that's advantageous.
Okay.
Right? Yes, Eppie. All right, get up there, Ken.
Come on, Ken. Yes.
CupCake.
I know.
It's a little CupCake guys, you. You ready? All right, so we have hoop, then leg over, then get back. And this isn't, so Jam and a Flash is a similar exercise. This is actually the physical version. Anyone who knows Jam and a Flash, This is the simple physical version of Jam in a Flash. I'm experiencing what these tricks are going to be like next to each other, right? Wait. In Jam in a Flash, I'm trying to do them in a particular fashion. You know what? I won't do a thrown hoop. It's not a thrown hoop. So I'll just do...
It's hoop, just hoop.
Yeah, it's hoop to leg over, right? So hoop, wait, to leg over, wait, good, get back. Oh shit, it's get back, side, hang on. Get back. Mine, I don't know if I'm gonna get back with, wait, get back, yeah. Whoop. Yeah, you got it. You got it. All right. So we'll go again. Hoop. Wait. Boom. Over. Wait. Get back. I'm going to do get back heel. Mine. Dude. I'm going to do get back heel because I don't have get back side. Get back. Wait. Good. All right. Hoop. Wait. Leg over. Wait. Get back. Good. Ouse. Yes. Good man. Ouse. So now I have leg over to get back. Wait. Over. Wait. Get back. Yes, hoop. Yes, Mackay. Oh, what happened? And so now I have get back. Wait, hoop. Over. Yes, ouse, dog catch. Yeah. Good work. Go do dog stuff. Right? Gonna need a bigger boat. You can put him down. So that's this, that, the other. It's just 3 tricks. You get to do them in different in a different pattern. I haven't done those tricks together before. So there you go. All right, I'm going to pull up a video. Let's see. We'll go to here. And we'll go video. Yeah, cool, right, Anna? Deadwood. Get in trouble for that one.
Right.
Right? Let me see. Do I have, I don't want to screen share. What I got here. CupCake Primal Elements. Yeah, here, we'll do one of the new ones. Hang on, give me a sec. Recent movies. No, it's in. Oh shit, I don't have it. Ah! You grab that.
What?
I don't know what fell. Is that going to pop up? Phone fell. Is that going to come through, or is that power only? I think it's power only. Yeah? Yeah. Let me see. How am I going to do this? I got that. I got that. I'll pull this. Oh, shit. I think it's on CupCake. I think it was on that drive I just disconnected, actually. Sorry, guys. Boom. Boom. Where's Quick Vibe? Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. Grrr. I might have to pick another video. I do have to pick another video. My hard drive is not loading up. Had problems. Apple died with Steve Jobs. Apple died with Steve Jobs. All right. Let's see. All right, you and Jeep. That one will work. All right, we'll be right back with a little dog change. I'll be back before we're done here. So, and sorry, this is this is the main version that's unedited. So
House. Yeah.
it's not that awesome. The other one's way better. But we'll be right back with more dogs. Come on, Nancy. Yes. Come on, guys.
You're going to be loading and moving before you cue the drop. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, and you can tell them to go do dog stuff. Great work. Yeah, nice, right? Thank John for that. Thank John for that. Go ahead. You can thank John for that. So when he gets a head of steam on you, he's not fun. Right? Like, but with what you got going, he's super fun. So in there you hit a move, right? And you weren't prepared, that one that he got around you the wrong way. And that happened simply because you weren't loading and preparing until you were queuing. Right? You want to do your shit regardless of what's happening. Right? Do your shit regardless of what's happening. And
all right.
be proactive. You got some space and some gap and some loose.
Boom. All right. Back. So here we are. I lost my light. Meg will be joining us. Greek DiscDog Meg. She's done terrific work since being here. She's she's an interesting little dog. She's got some motivational issues, you could say. She came from an interesting situation. Antonis got her a little later in her life. Let's see, while we're here, patrons. Special thanks to all of our patrons. Show would not be happening without you guys. Patrons get access to class, access to me, goodies like ebooks, and Antonis is here for a couple months from Greece, and people are working on the project philosophy process philosophy with me. So super cool. Thanks a bunch, guys. Really appreciate it. Show would not be happening without them.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Don't interrupt Yoda. So show's also brought to you by Hero Disc USA. Make your dog a hero. We throw heroes. They're pretty awesome. Partial to the super arrows. They're super terrific. Let's see. Yep, I think that'll just about do it. Waiting on Antonis and Meg. Whoa, what are you doing, Ken? What's up with that funky sit, bro? What was that all about? What was that all about? Oh, here they come. They're coming. And I think Antonis will probably play some of the Primal Games with Meg. Go do dog stuff, Meg. Leave me alone. Go away. Nobody cares, Meg. What do you mean? Everyone is all over it. Good girl, CupCake. Good girl. Way to stay out of trouble. I am the co-host now. Are you the co-host? You are the co-host. The kaiju co-host.
King. It's not her, buddy.
It could be. Are you sure?
Are you sure? You let me check again.
All right, so what are we going to do with Meg, Antonis?
I don't know. You have something?
I got nothing, man. I got
Actually,
nothing.
I never thought of it. I've never done the setup move drill like you have.
Yeah? Let's do that.
It's always been like disjointed.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's do the round one. Okay, then what else do we need? We need a through, but it's never been this. Well, the setup move drill.
Yeah.
Back to back and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys were able to hear that. We only have one mic. So Antonis is thinking he hasn't done the setup move drill.
Yes.
Right.
And she has all the setup moves, but I haven't done the setup move drill. Like, I think
That
there's
process is a big deal.
Yes, I think there are some key pieces missing through that.
Yep. And even if they're not missing, you'll wind up like just knowing a shit ton more about it, like both of you guys.
Yeah.
Right? So that moving back and forth when I'm doing this and am reaching back here, stepping forward, stepping back, right? Like that is such a big deal, right? We're here, boom, I get here, and then I step back and she's in front position. You know what I mean? And I can repeat, boom, pow, I step back, boom, pow, I step back, boom, pow. So within it, you wind up with, I mean, that's how you send them around. That's how you communicate, hey, we're going this way, right? If you just get one at a time, right, and then you wait, and then you, are you ready, buddy? And then you go again, right? Or you do another one, or you do something else, you don't get that continuity.
Yep.
Right? So I reach back here and I don't move as well in this direction, right? So when I do that, I wind up all of a sudden moving better there, right? And my dog gets to experience me moving better. You follow?
Yeah.
So yeah, process is a big tool. So when we're marking these things, if you're still here, Anna, when we're marking these things, we're trying to draw attention to them so they become tools, right? So they get embodied, embedded. The dog like innately knows them. This is the gate on the around behavior, right? When I go around, I look in, I see the disc over top, I see this, right? I look in, it sees that right there, me, that's the trigger. The dog looks in order to make the trigger happen. You have a different teammate. You have a very different teammate than a dog who's trying to make you throw the disc or is, you know, throw it where I'm going to be, I'm gone. Mm-hmm. And we can draw attention to those things. Most of the time our work is transparent. It's flawless. We don't even recognize it. We don't recognize that we're doing bad or that we're doing work or what's happening until it starts to go wrong. And the inceptive markers draw attention to it. Go ahead, let's do that, Antonis. So he'll... Yes, good man.
So it's 3 o'clock, 3 counter?
3 o'clock, 3 count. Yep.
Your eye contact. Yes. 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 Yes.
There you go. Make sure you're not just saying yes. Make sure you're actually marking yes. Right? Be careful of that. And I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But it it sounded like it might just be, you want to get the moment she moves, the moment you pass, the moment that separates, the moment you finish. It's a marker, it's not.
Yeah.
And it's very important that that's a marker. Go ahead, let's go.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and it already seems different.
Yes. 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 Good job. Okay. Go do dog stuff. Whoa. Whoa.
Toss cookie, get out of there. So, the marker, the eye contact before, super awesome. Do a couple without it. We don't need the positive marker
Okay.
to mark that. We can mark it consequently.
With
With
just by going.
presentation, yeah.
Okay.
So like our consequence, if I look at him, boom, and he does, my looking at him made that happen, right? And I don't need a marker. I need a marker to help me and to make it a little more clear. But once I'm pegging it like she's pegging that eye contact, I don't need to mark it.
Anymore.
And
Right.
I could either do it whenever the hell I want, right? Or I could do it upon that with that marker timing, and she would get that as an inceptive marker,
Right.
right? So we can mark with the action, the consequence. So let's do the opposite direction.
Ooh, it's ready, man. Okay, I must start this one with the eye contact. Yes. Yes. Yes.
And now just go, yeah, yes.
Yes.
Don't miss
Ooh.
the markers there. So that's the thing that
Okay,
I was
off.
wondering about. Boom.
Yes. Yes. Oops.
Yeah, so Antonis's
Yes, good girl.
Antonis's comfort with
Off.
marking just fell out the fucking floor, dude,
Right.
because he's got to do something different. So take the eye contact, just get the markers, you're good.
Yes. Yes.
And just like that, he's fixed it. He's
Yes.
over it.
Yes.
Right? Awesome. Go do dog stuff.
What? Off.
But
Yes.
that
Good girl.
happened.
Go do dog stuff.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
all you did was not have the same pattern
Right.
verbally. You did exactly the
The
same
same move,
shit,
the
you
same-
just didn't say it and you
Yeah.
broke.
Right.
Right? And the same thing happens with the dogs, yeah? And so with the inceptive marking, I think we kind of have to be careful that we're not just saying shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That we're actually marking it, and once we get the thing, that we don't like just pound on it because that's what we do. I want to pick something else within that behavior that would be nice for us to know about. You follow? Or I want to just take advantage of the eye contact, and I'll let my consequence do the marking. Right? Yeah. So let's do the legs opening, the backwards through.
Okay.
Little clock. Boom. The legs are together. Excuse me, dude. The legs are together. Halfway. Boom. You pass underneath. Cookie, cookie, cookie. Right? And you want to get cookies with the shoulders under you, cookies with the ribs under you, cookies with the hips under you.
Okay.
Right? You know what I mean by that?
Yeah. I don't think I've done that actually. I went straight to the scoot
course you did.
from there. Of
Right?
course I did.
Everybody does. Oh, Bruce Lee.
Right?
Bruce Lee likes play club.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah, and what are you marking there? If you're actually marking something, that's good.
Just the position.
Yeah. I wouldn't mark
Yeah.
I wouldn't mark
Okay.
the position.
Yes.
Off.
Off.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't mark the position.
Okay. Just pay.
Yeah, I think so, because the action's already done.
Yes. Yes.
And pay. You can pull her out further. Pull her way out so her hips are under you. Oh, there.
Well,
Now
there.
push her back. So that's a terrifying position for the dogs, guys. And when we get them to want that position, that's
Yes.
pretty awesome.
The way out there. This one is the terrifying one.
Yeah. So did you get
Yeah.
the other direction? Let's go the other direction, backwards through.
Yes. I'm actually, yeah. Right? Yes.
Ken.
Oh,
Ken.
Ken.
Yes.
What you doing?
Excuse me, Ken.
And I'm all mixed up off.
So the trigger, sorry,
Yeah? No, that's okay.
Yes.
It wasn't him actually.
the trigger for, go ahead, get another one.
Yes.
Excuse me, do. Yeah, it's your fault,
What?
King.
Yes. Yes. Whoops.
So what's the trigger for the backwards through, Antonis?
So it's actually kind of like get back off. So yes, off. So I actually send the dog around, and when I see it's kind of right there, I open my
So the
my
opening
leg.
of the legs.
Yeah, yeah, but it's kind of like it's not.
Yeah, you have to wait.
This
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
I have to
wait.
send the dog, and when the dog goes, then I open my legs.
Yeah, so the opening of the legs is the cookie, or is the trigger, right? The dog should be going around looking for that. I say rut, the dog is like, okay, I'm going. When is that shit opening up?
Yeah.
And then when it opens up, they pop through it. It's a gate that they needed to achieve. They thought it was gonna happen.
dog
It
stuff.
happened.
Mine.
I achieved
Sorry.
it. Woohoo! Right? Give me my cookie, bitch. Let's do this shit. Right? Let's do this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to get from our work. We want the dog on it with us. Dog is in the game with us, not just chasing cookies and getting behaviors. Doing the thing. Knowing what we're doing. Knowing what's coming. Right? Being a teammate. Yeah. Super awesome. All right. So, good. I'm looking for the marking. The Inceptive markers, the enriched marking. You can't find
Good dog stuff, mate. Look at the CupCake. How awesome it is.
So, right now, Antonis was using Inceptive Marking. Right? Inceptive Marking is
Oops.
marking within a chain, marking like key criteria within the chain. And the cookie for that is the dog keeps the initiative. Right? The dog maintains their initiative. And when the dog maintains their initiative, right, the cookie for the Inceptive marker is the dog maintaining their initiative. Come on, hot stuff. Yes, this is active. She's all over that lure. The cookie, yes, boom, is her taking the initiative and doing the thing, right? And that is a really awesome cookie. So when she goes, attention, yes, and this goes, yes, and she seizes the initiative, twist, yes, boom. Each time she's hopped into, man, yeah, right? Yeah. And so she's keeping the initiative. And that fires her forward. It draws attention to the skill we're talking about. But it's due, right? And on that image that I pulled up, it's the left side, it's the physical pole. All those words are like kind of the way that it is. If I do, come on, hot stuff. Oh, I'll do it with you, Ken. Ken. Yes, wait. No, I can't do it with him because that thing's down. Yes, good girl. Yes, awesome. Boom. I take eye contact. Yes. Boom. Yes. And I pay. Wait. That's an expectant marker right there. Yes. Boom. Awesome. Look at you. You ready? Through. That's an inceptive marker. That cue. Through. If I give it at the moment of, so let's say twist through, that's an inceptive marker, right? I gave the cue while she was doing the thing. Through, wait, touch, right? That's an expectant marker, right? And it was a wait cue. I could go through, yes, touch, boom, yes. And that's an expectant marker, right? I loaded it with expectancy, yes. Oh, when are we doing it? What is it? What's coming, right? I know what's coming, or what is coming. That idea is the cookie. With the inceptive marker, we're rewarding action, we're delivering the dog initiative. Through, whoops, through, yes, through, yes, through, yes, twist, yes, awesome, great work, go do dog stuff. So the dog was able to continue, was stroking, was firing after the thing on their own volition the whole time. I didn't ask her to do a damn thing in that. She was just doing, right? With the expectant marker, with the expectant marker, she can't do it until I do it, right? So I have the initiative on the expectant marker. And that initiative transfer, super important stuff. If we were to get better at that as dog trainers on the whole, there would be a lot more happy dogs. Excuse me, good man, King. Ken, off. Yes, good man. Get back on there. Oh, I want to get back on. I want off. I want back on. I want back on. All right, awesome, Anna. So let's see, it's 10:37. We've done Primal Games. I didn't talk about Horizons and Affordances, and I am gonna, let's talk about that real quick. Should probably put on some, I need some smart guy in music or something. Right? Let's see. None of them are gonna be good. We'll just do some ignorant mob. All right, so I'll turn that down a little more. Well, let me do the sound there. Super low, awesome. All right, so Horizons. You're looking at one right now, right? This screen that you're looking at is a perceptual horizon, right? Right now I'm probably the focus. If I put my hand up here, then CupCake becomes a focus, right? Oh, you see that change? Same thing's happening when we see something. I am CupCake's horizon right now. Nothing back here means a damn thing. Nothing behind me. I'm the attention of the horizon. All the shit behind me is the ground. If you're looking at CupCake right now, she's the attention, the figure, and all of that shit is the ground, right? So whatever we're focusing on is the attention, right? Whatever is left over is the ground. That which we're focusing on, what do I got? Becomes important in the environment, right? The other things disappear. Thank you, CupCake. I'm glad I rank, right? I rank with this Frisbee flying around. She sees it. Yeah, see, there you go, right? Depending on what she's looking at or what she's focused on, the world looks entirely different, right? The world looks entirely different. And this idea of the horizon, when my dog sees this, looks in, I send the dog around, boom, and you see this, dude, there's nothing going on but this shit here, right? And the eye contact in my face to make it happen, right? The moment that sets up, there is nothing else. A squirrel could jump in her face and she wouldn't even notice it, right? Because she was so pegged. If I were standing here with my thumb up my ass, right? And I had my whole handful of discs, right? And I was doing something like this, right? If a squirrel were to pop up, you would be gone, right? If I were standing here like this and a squirrel were to pop up, I might have a chance, right? Squirrels, everything pops up from the ground, right? There's nothing here, right? Here's my attention. Yes, boom, it appears from the ground, right? I'm looking here and then boom, the cookie happens, right? All of the things appear out of the ground, out of the thing we're not looking at, right? Unless we're actively doing that thing. And so if we look out here, for Ken, there's only one thing in this room that's worth anything, and it's that right there, right? That's all he sees. Ken, off, right? His horizon is immediately going to come back to that thing. He's going to go out, he's going to sniff or whatever, right? And he's immediately going to bear in on this and jump on it, right? And then I'm here, right? The disc would appear out of the out of the ground. It didn't even, it was, whoa, there's a disc here, holy shit. And the reason that I want to talk about that is because I don't think we're aware of that stuff. The environment is a big deal. The environment is a really big deal, and not because it's distractions, right? But it's where everything happens. It's where everything exists. And so each of these pedestals affords a spot. The ball affords a spot. The ball affords a vaulting platform. The guest affords bad rules, breaking rules, right? The handler affords work and cookies. Yeah, and the dogs, I think, the dogs don't think in terms of you and me either. And that's the other thing, affordances, this idea of affordances. If I tell you where to throw it, you're on the hook for throwing it there, and you got to try and figure it out. And then I have to keep telling you where to throw it, right? But if we identify the throw, you make a throw and say, well, where do I need to throw it? What I would say, what I say now is, well, what are you trying to do? Well, I would like my dog to jump. Okay, so throw it so that it affords a jump. That's where you want to put it, right? And I would make you try to do that, right? And whether or not that worked for you and you were like, oh, well, the dog is running in this direction and there's my throw. I didn't throw it in the right place. Let me do it again. That would be ideal. That's how it, and by the way, that's how it fucking goes down regardless of who fixes it for you, right? But if I told you, or I asked, did that throw afford a leap? You can tell me that, right? So did it afford a leap? No? Why not? Well, it was X and such, right? Okay, let's do it again. Don't do X and such. And then you try it. Well, it didn't work. Well, did the throw afford a catch? Or a leaping catch? Was it a leapable throw? Right? Make the throw so it's leapable. And that takes you out of it as the athlete, that takes the throw out of it as a mechanical thing, and that places the emphasis on the relationship between dog handler and disc. We're all fucked up because we're trying to do dog as if it's a subject, like a thinking thing, and a dog as if it's a tool, like a thing that does what we say, and then dog like it's an affordance, like it's a relationship, the team aspect. And we can't do all of that. When we do affordances straight up and just acknowledge it, right? Well, he won't lay on that thing. Well, does it afford lying down? Yeah, I mean, he lays on it all the time. The blue thing, right? Well, does he lay on it when it's 100 degrees outside and the sun's beating down on it? No. Well, it's 100 degrees and the sun's beating down on it. That's not a good fucking object right now. Right? And all of a sudden, the things like that become really quick to get at the solution. Georgios with the vaulting direction. If I'm trying to vault Ken, right? You can see that. Can you move? Don't move too much, or he's going to get up. Just so we can see Ken. You can see Ken. His thing is pointing in that direction, right? That direction. And so if I were trying to do a vault with him, and I were standing over here, my position would not afford a vault, right? I have to be like over where CupCake or Meg is to afford a vault. Probably right on that blue mat right there, right, is where I would need to be. I could ask Antonis, where do I need to be for that? And he could tell me over there on the blue mat. And that would get me absolutely fucking nowhere, right? But if I asked Antonis, where do I need to stand for the vault? He could say, well, look at the dog, right? You need to stand in a place that affords the vault, that's vaultable. Are you standing in a place that's vaultable right now, Ron? No. Well, maybe you should go to some place that's vaultable. Okay. Yeah, I think this is it, right? And you know, I'm pretty close. And then I say, how about this, Antonis? And he says, is it vaultable? And I say, well, yeah, kind of, but he's kind of in the wrong angle. Well, move to a vaultable spot. And then I put myself in the proper place. But I do that myself. Nobody has to tell me. And the affordances, I think dogs do this like that's fact. Yeah. You tell them to do something, they know how to do it, they're gonna go walk over to the place where they know it's gonna work. You should trust your dog on that, by the way. You don't have to do it all the time, you don't have to trust them all the time, but you should trust them on that. At least give them the benefit of the doubt. A lot of times they choose a much better position than we choose. But hopefully that idea of thinking about position and placement and things like that as an affordance to be able to do what you need to do, that's like a way easier solution. The solution fixes itself, right? My dog is stopping on this lure. Well, when you match and you pull, does that lure afford a chase or not, right? And all of a sudden you realize, no, fucking of course it doesn't, duh. So here with CupCake, up up, Meg, up up, chill. So with Ken here, I'm gonna go through, and we were talking about vitality effects and activation contours. I'm gonna send him through and I'm gonna activate this hand excitedly to keep his attention. You ready? Ken, off, through. Yes, good man. Did you see it? And that nice little, this one comes in, boom, that one takes off, right? Watch what happens here. Whoa, 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 you ready? Did you see it? Broken, ready? Right, and he knows the drill, so he's gonna stick on the one, he's gonna pass. But that passing, I need to make sure off, yes, that gets activated, right? If I put this down and I pull it too fast, right? That's a garbage lure. It did not afford chasing for him, right? If I put this down here as a lure, it does not afford chasing for him, right? I have to put down the lure so that it affords a chase, right? And as soon as I do that, he's on it.
And I've tried to tell people how to lure for 20 years, and you can't do it, right? But when we did that with Amber, and she went through and she was stopping here, and the dog was stopping just like that, and she was getting frustrated, her young puppy. And it was simply because when she got here, hers was, she was going fast, right? She was jerking the cookie away because he was getting it sometimes, right? And so she was tearing it away and he was freezing there. And I asked her, I said, does that lure afford chasing? And she did it, and she got here and she took it away and she was like, oh no. And then she went, boom, and pulled the dog, right? And I've worked with her on luring in particular. She's got a couple of different dogs, a dog that's not pushy at all and a really pushy dog. So she's had her fair share of trouble with that, and we've talked about it, and it's always hard to talk about. But when I offered that as an affordance, did that lure afford chasing? Right? She said no. And then I said, okay, let's make the lure so it's chaseable. And she went and did the lure. And she nailed it, so. All right. I think that is gonna do it. I think we hit on it. Horizons and affordances. Horizons are what we see. Yep. Yeah, and if you have to tell anyone how to do it, Anna, it's so much easier to say, does that lure afford chasing? Right? Is that lure going to get away from that horse? Does the dog have to, or does the horse have to move? Or is that lure going to stay there and do weird shit? In which case the horse isn't going to move. Right? But yeah, when you have to show someone or have someone do it, like you can ask, is that a chaseable lure, right? Or is that a movable lure? Is that a trot lure? Right? Is that speed that you're moving at a trot or not? Right? Does that pace afford trotting? That's such an easy fix, right? And then the person you're talking to has to determine what the speed is that affords a trot. And now they got knowledge. Now they know what they're doing to some degree. And now they know that speed matters, right? Yeah, anyway, blah, blah, blah. So I think we're gonna get out of here. We've rocked it out. Ken, magnificent job. Yeah, Ken, off. Yes. Are you ready? Ken, that'll do, Ken. Yeah, that'll do, Ken. Yes, good man. Yeah, sure thing, Anna. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the talk. Hook up with us whenever. Consider becoming a patron. We got good stuff going on. Yeah, super awesome. Anytime you want to drop by, you're more than welcome. Great conversation tonight. So I'm going to play us out with Badass Meme Roll number 19. We'll get the stage set as well. I don't know where we're going to try and get these guys positioned real quick. But yeah, thanks a bunch. We'll see you Monday or Tuesday. Have a good one. Wait. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. Chill. Where do we go, King? Where do we go? Yeah. Pretty comfy. You got to do the thing, King. Oh, whoa. Holy cow. CupCake. Up. Good job. Good job. Do you think Meg will hold the short one? Meg? Yes, chill. King? I don't think she will. King? You want to? Oh yeah, you want to do that one? Okay. Again, off, off. Ken, you must get off. Off. Dude. Meg. Chill. Yeah, I like that. That's where you should be. Chill. Don't ruin it this time, Meg. Me and CupCake, we're gonna trash big cities. What?